Okay, quilters, we're going to go through how we load a quilt onto the long arm machine for Pebble Creek. We have found that this way is a little easier. You may already do it a different way, and that's all right. As long as you can get along with it, that's fine. The first thing you'll need to do is you need to find the middle mark on the roller, on the leader, and have your quilt marked in the middle. On the top edge, you have the right side of the quilt facing you, quilt bottom, and the wrong side towards the bar. You take a small snapper and hook it on. I am lining mine up with the stitching line that is on the leader. I go to the end, again using a small snapper to hook it on, and go to the other end, again using the small snapper to hook it on. By using that stitching line, I can keep it fairly straight so that when you stitch your quilt, you're not fighting wrinkles and stretches on it. I then take the longer snappers, start snapping it down. By bending it, it makes it easier to push down onto that roll. When I get to the middle, I just take that snapper off and continue on down the line. You may need to add additional snappers, and you just use as many as you need to hook your quilt on. Again, when you get down to that snapper, move it out of the way, double check and make sure everything's nice and tight. Take your fabric, straighten it out, smooth it out, and just start rolling it up. We roll it up on this roller so that we can hook the other end onto the back roller down at the bottom, down at the front of the machine. Just leave yourself enough room to be able to do that. I think I'm just a little short. And again, go to the front of the machine and repeat the process. We have it underneath this other bar, and that will allow your quilt to be even when you sew. It goes straight across. Again, find the middle marking on the leader. Hook your center on. The two ends. And again, just start putting your snappers on. Finish out the row. And then we will loosen the break up and roll it down to the bottom. when I am finished, I have the red snapper behind this bottom bar, not underneath, behind, and that way it will not catch on the machine as it goes across your quilt. You should have plenty of room with your 4 inches extra on the top to be able to lay your quilt batting down and lay your top on to get started. Done.